Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Stephanie, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys 3 easy, low-carb recipes that you can make when you are on the go or watching your calorie intake. So, the first meal is from Trader Joe's. It is riced cauliflower stir fry. This is so good and such a lifesaver. 1 cup of this is only 7 grams of carbs. So to get started, I've put some olive oil in a pan. I'm gonna turn it on. Oh yeah, I just said that. I already have olive oil on there. So you just basically open the bag. And I do this, whoa, that could have been bad. I do this and I usually make my coffee in the morning, so I have this ready for work. So you just put it on a big pan, okay? And then I have some egg whites over here. I'm gonna season them with Oh My Spice spicy fajita. I have some red, green bell peppers as well as onions, just to get a little bit of flavor. And so while these are cooking, this cooks for 7 minutes on the oven. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna work on the second low carb recipe, which is Zucchini Spirals. This I found at Walmart, but Trader Joe's also has the spaghetti squash spirals, carrot spirals, anything you choose. So this one also goes in the microwave for 7 minutes, I believe. Yes, 7 minutes. So while this is cooking, I'm gonna put this in the microwave, and then we'll be done with those meals right around the same time. All right, so I have my egg whites cooking, so I'm gonna add that into the stir fry. I'm also going to add some ground turkey once this is done. And once this starts heating up, you can tell probably about like in 4 minutes, I will add some more spices. So we'll check out the egg whites. Alright, so while this is cooking, I told you this was super easy. I'm going to start on the third low carb recipe, which is pumpkin protein waffles. I made these yesterday and they were so good. So, we're going to take 1 scoop of Gains and Bolt cut cake lean protein. This is 20 grams of protein, 1 gram of fat, and only 1 gram of carb. I'm going to do a shameless plug, Stephanie10. Will save you some money on this protein or any of the Gains and Bolt products. So let's see. Take out 1 scoop, put it in our bowl. Then, because it's October right now and I'm just gonna get a little festive, I'm gonna take 1/4 cup of any kind of canned pumpkin. It's a hefty scoop. All right, and then we're also going to add some ground cinnamon and pumpkin spice. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to add 1 full egg. And for that, I'm going to heat up my little waffle maker. Now, if you had a regular size waffle maker, this would be a fast recipe, but since I decided I wanted to be cute and buy a tiny little mini waffle maker, we're making 1 waffle at a time. But most people probably have a huge waffle maker, which would make this process go by a lot faster. And then we're also going to add a dash of water. The amount of water depends on consistency. And then you're just gonna make your protein batter. Just make sure to stir it up. So it should look like this once all said and done. I mean, your consistency depends on how you like it. This is how I like it. Back to our first meal. I'm going to flip this omelet. If I wasn't filming this video, this would have flipped perfectly. So, while that's almost done, we're going to add in Oh My Spice Maui onion and Oh My Spice garlic lovers. You can use any seasoning you want though. This just adds a little something because this is super, super healthy and it tastes good alone, but I just like to add stuff because it makes me feel like I know what I'm doing and I could possibly be a chef. And we'll just give that a little stir. We have a little less than 2 minutes on the spirals. Just stir it around. Make sure you're getting the seasoning all mixed up. Everything's getting warmed up. Our olive oil, I just got this olive oil from Sprouts. Just put a little bit in there. That was a lot, whatever. All right, now we're just gonna pour a little bit of our batter into the mix. I've learned to not go all the way to the edges because it will overflow. And because it's so little, it doesn't take a long time to heat up. All right, our spirals are done. So is our stir fry. So we have stir fry's done. Turn the oven off. The stove. Okay, now these spirals are gonna be super hot, and they're gonna have water, like a little juice. So just bring it over to the sink, and you can see it's like leaking. That's probably what's hot. So once it cools off, I'll open it, I'll drain the water, and I'll show you how I season the spirals. All right, let's check on our waffle. Voila, look at that waffle. Look how pretty that looks. That looks pretty perfect. It's hot. I'm gonna take my little fork, work with me. I have people watching. Hold on 1 second. Let me just let it go a little bit longer. I think it might be because I used olive oil, not cooking spray. I'm not really sure right now. I made 4 really good ones yesterday and 1 that was not pictured in my Instagram photo. So the first meal, we're gonna do 1 cup of the stir fry. All right, 1 cup stir fry. And in a Tupperware because we are on the go, like we are a teppanyaki chef. And adding the egg whites into the stir fry is just gonna help keep you full longer, just because you wanna add protein to every single meal you have. So that is adding 13 grams of protein right there. Plus I have pre-measured ground turkey. This is 99% fat-free, 1% fat. I'm going to add this to the stir fry as well. You can add as much as you want. That is about 2 ounces. It's about 13 grams of protein. So now we have this huge dish for, we have 7 grams of carbs and around 26 grams of protein for all this. And then you can add whatever else on top that you want. I usually add Chipotle Ranch just to dress it up. It's Walden Farms, so it's 0 calories. And all this food for only 7 grams of carbs. It will keep you full and it will satisfy you. Sorry I'm all over the place, but I'm just showing you how quick you can do this. So this is about 1 cup. I've measured it before. You only get like little over 1 serving. So I have my zucchini spirals, and then I also have my pre-measured ground turkey. You can add chicken, whatever kind of meat you want. If you're a vegetarian, then obviously don't add meat. I like my meat. So I'm gonna add my ground turkey in there, and I usually just swirl it around, just mix it all up. And then I'm not gonna eat this right now, so I'm not going to add my dressing, but onto this meal, I add 1 tablespoon of the Food Network Cuban style orange citrus vinaigrette. I found this at Walmart, super good. So 2 tablespoons is 2.5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs. So I just only use 1 tablespoon because there's not that much here. So 1 tablespoon on top of this, and there is your easy low carb meal. This is about 3, hold on, well with this, so it's about 5 grams of carbs with the dressing for this whole dish. All right, back to the waffles. Let's see if this one wants to work with me. It looks hopeful. We got one. We got one. We got 1 picture-worthy waffle. Do you guys see that? I just want you to see that it does come out. I'm not lying to you guys, okay? Don't look at this part. We got 1 good one. So we're gonna transfer that to our dish. That one will be on top. And then this is probably our last waffle. I lied. Yesterday I made 5. Today it's only making 4. So around 4 to 5 waffles. Probably because I think I added more water yesterday, and today I just made it more thick. On top of these waffles, I'm going to make a protein icing. So you can just drizzle them on top. So in order to do so, you get a small dish. I'm going to take more of the Cut Cake Gains in Bulk Lean Protein, and maybe about half a scoop. Add that into your little dish. And then we're going to add some Greek yogurt. So I just used the Dannon plain Greek yogurt, and about 1 tablespoon. I'm not gonna measure this, I'm just gonna eyeball it. And then we're also going to add a dash of water. Except for, I'm gonna put it in here because yesterday I put way too much water into the dish, and then it made it too runny and I had to keep adding protein. So this, you can just eyeball it. Obviously you want it a little bit runny, so you can drizzle it. This is what your protein icing will look like. So if you want it sweeter, you can add some stevia to it. I like it just like this, but you can add vanilla extract, anything you want. Basically just make protein icing, just scoop of protein and a little bit of water and some Greek yogurt. It looks good. Let me try to hide the ugly waffles. We're gonna hide the evidence. Oh yeah. You know what? I think I just didn't heat it up. I think that's what my problem was. I just heated it and then kind of just put the batter in there. Won't look at that piece either. Okay. So, does that side look pretty? All right, so here are the protein pumpkin waffles. This right here is 7 grams of carbs, I think like 36 grams of protein. Okay, for the whole thing, let me just drizzle it and then give you the macros. That wasn't a good drizzle job on my part, but you know what? It tastes good. So, we have our protein pumpkin waffles with our protein icing. This is about 36 grams of protein, 7 grams of carbs, and about 6 grams of fat. I'll make the exact macros on the screen. But for all this, only 7 grams of carbs. That is a lot. We have our cauliflower stir fry. This is 7 grams of carbs with the egg whites and ground turkey. Then we also have our zucchini spirals with ground turkey and the citrus vinaigrette. Let me move that fork. And then we have our protein pumpkin waffles. This is only like about 7 grams of carbs with our protein icing. So I could eat all 3 of these meals and only consume like 19 grams of carbs, which is less than a half a cup of oatmeal, which is what I usually eat in the morning. But on low carb days, these meals help to get me by and stay full throughout the day. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try these recipes out. Let me know how you like them. If you want to see more videos like this, I have tons of recipes that I can share with you guys. Until next time, bye.
Babe, how many grams of carbs are those?
This is only 7 grams of carbs.
Can I have those?
Yes, you can have those.
Thanks, babe.
He got so mad when I showed up yesterday at the kitchen table with these waffles.
Enough talk. I'm just kidding.
I showed up to the kitchen table, he was eating his oatmeal, and I showed up with this like beautiful stack of waffles and my protein icing. He's like, what's that? And I was like, well, you didn't want to wait to eat. So he gets to try them today.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you too. I love your food more. I mean, you more.
I need to like not make these videos with him filming because he thinks I don't know how to cook. But then I do this and then he's gonna be like, wow, why don't you cook more often? Hey guys, so I thought I would do a prep check-in. I am currently 2 weeks out from my first Bikini Pro show of the year, the INBA Arizona Shredder, and double flex. And 2 weeks after that is the Natural Olympia in Las Vegas. I am so ready to rock that stage again. Last year I took 5th place and it was an absolute blast. I currently weigh in at 112 pounds. And last year my stage weight was 100 pounds, so I definitely have a lot more muscle and I'm hoping to keep it in. Last year I was on prep for the entire year. Right now I've only been on prep for 6 weeks, so I still have high energy levels and I'm ready to kill it the next 4 weeks, and I will keep you guys updated.